All right, good morning. We are waiting for a couple more classes. So thank you so much to the class that's joined so far. I just want to give you the heads up. We're going to hold for just a couple minutes to make sure we have everybody logged in. Just to give you a quick information, my name is Amanda. I'm with stemCONNECT, and today we have Sandra right next to me. I think I said your name wrong. I'm so sorry.
Chandra.
Chandra, okay. And so thank you so much for joining us today. And we're going to be talking about USF Fuse, and she'll be presenting all about the program. But with that said, we're just going to get started in a couple minutes here.
I'm still here, Amanda.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, we'll just give it 2 more minutes and start off right at 10:05.
No problem at all.
Thank you so much.
hmm Happy to share the information.
Yeah, so far these sessions have been really great. The students have been really learning a lot from all the colleges, which is really awesome.
You can reach so much more people in the virtual world nowadays.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I'm going to share my screen while we're getting set up just to make sure that's all visible. All right, and it's 10:05, so we'll go ahead and kick off. I'm sure we'll have more join throughout the presentation. It's usually how this works, but thank you all so much for joining again. My name is Amanda from stemCONNECT. To our classrooms that are on, you can use the chat function to submit questions and comments along the way. The question box should be right next to the control panel on the side. You should be able to type in there, and I'll get all the questions, and we'll take them throughout the presentation, or we'll save them for the end, but we'll make sure to get as many answered as possible. Don't be shy with the questions. You can never ask a dumb question on here. It's good information. Definitely submit anything that comes to mind. If you are on a tablet, it's going to be on the top of your screen, and if you're on a cell phone, it will be on the bottom of your screen. For those of you who might be viewing this on a cell phone or a smaller screen, you should be able to slide to see the different presenters and the different PowerPoints. And if you are curious about your questions, that should just be at the bottom. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to our representative from USF, and I will be in the background collecting questions all throughout the presentation.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today about the FUSE program at the University of South Florida. I'm Chandra Davis, and I'm the Education and Operations Manager in the Office of Transfer Student Success at the USF Tampa campus. You can switch it, Amanda. So before we get started, I'd just like to say that I am going to provide you with a general overview of the FUSE program today, but I wanted to share with you if you have any questions related to advising or the specific transfer process, I have provided our email here, our transfer advising email, and you can email that box directly and we will get back with you within 24 hours. If there's a question maybe I can't answer, please email that advising mailbox and one of our transfer advisors will get back with you within 24 hours. You can go ahead and switch it. So who we are. We are the Office of Transfer Student Success, and this is where the FUSE program is housed in the Office of Transfer Student Success. We are a fairly small team. As a matter of fact, we have just two advisors and then myself, Chandra Davis. Then we have our assistant dean and our associate director, Jonathan Lee. So we are a small but mighty group, working with the majority of our population here at the University of South Florida. You can switch it. So today I'm going to provide you an overview of our FUSE program. Our FUSE, which is really like an enhanced 2+2 program. You might not be familiar with that term, but it's a state has 2+2 programs with our community colleges. And this is an enhanced 2+2 program. You can switch it. Thank you. So the FUSE program is a transfer program between USF and 8 Florida state colleges. The partnership provides a seamless academic pathway for students to complete their associate's degree. And the difference in our program and other 2+2 program is that the FUSE program guarantees you admission into specific majors. And of course, this promotes timely graduation. And uh, this is probably what sets us a little bit different than other 2+2 programs across the state. I don't know of any that have admission into the major. I know many have admission into the university, but I don't know of any or many that have admission into the specific major. So that is one of the perks of the FUSE program. So currently we have about 1,500 students in the pipeline that students that are coming over that are waiting to finish their 2-year degree before they transfer. And we have about 281 students currently enrolled here at USF. So, and our program is fairly new. It's only been around since about 2018, and we have about 66 FUSE graduates at this point. But I consider 66 graduates a definite success. You can go to the next slide. So, and just keep clicking through, the schools will come up. So we have several partner schools for our FUSE program. We have 8. We partner with Hillsborough Community College, Central College of Central Florida, Polk State, South Florida State College, Santa Fe College, and Pasco Hernando State College, St. Petersburg College, and the State College of Florida. What that means is that you can go into any one of those institutions and be a part of the FUSE program. If I'm not mistaken, it is indicated on their specific applications, admissions applications, and you can indicate if you would like to be a part of the FUSE program. And we'll talk about it just a little bit more. So our FUSE program requirements, some of the requirements are that you maintain, and this is at your the community college institution. These are requirements for you there. And then once you transfer over, there will be additional qualification requirements for you to stay in the program. But they're to maintain a 2.0 to 2.75 GPA, depending on your majors. You're required to attend full-time or part-time. Now, some majors do require you to attend full-time because they're more intense. You just can't get it done in the amount of time that it would take to do it part-time. So they do require full-time attendance, and you also must follow the FUSE graduation pathway. And I'm going to show you an example of the pathway here in just a minute on the next slide. And another requirement is that you finish a foreign language as well as graduate with your AA degree in 3 years. What that means is when you're at one of the previous institutions that I just shared with you, you need to complete your AA degree in 3 years or less to remain in the FUSE program. All right, go ahead. So, as I stated a couple minutes ago, I was going to share with you one of our Fuse graduation pathways. And this is what a pathway actually looks like. You'll see that your entire process here is laid out for you from the community college over to when you get into USF. It is all laid out for you. Let me just say that Fuse is not for the faint of heart. It is a program that requires discipline because you have to stay on the grad path, and it's not easy. You can't take two classes here, two classes there, so it's not that type of program. It is meant to get you in to the university and get you out. So it's definitely created to promote graduation and timely graduation. That's why we have those time limits there to finish your AA in 3 years. And then once you transfer over to USF, 2 years and some maybe three, depending on the major, to get your baccalaureate degree. So you can see here that your entire process is laid out. What you would take year one in fall, spring, and you can go to the next slide. And then we would have, this is once you transfer over to USF. Year three, what you would take in fall here and then in spring at USF, and same in your final year, year four in the fall, and year four in the spring. So if you want a guided pathway, a seamless pathway into your major, then this is the program for you. But let me just reiterate, it is not easy to stay on the grad path. You have to be dedicated. You have to be, have a desire to really want to do it and get done with school and not incur any of those excess credit hours or anything like that. It is definitely designed to get you in and get you out. And that is starting at the community college level, which of course will save you money, right? You can start at the community college because it is much less expensive, and then transfer over to USF after you complete your AA degree. You can go to the next slide. So some of the perks of the FUSE program that no other student will get at those community colleges is there is dual advising. So our advisors are housed here at USF, but they are also housed at the community college as well. So they split their time. Some days they are at HCC, PHSC. So, and as a few student, you have ability to see your advisor at the community college or here at USF. So that is something that is not offered anywhere else. Also, there is dual career services. You can visit the career services here at USF, although you are enrolled in one of the community colleges. You can also visit the USF library as a few student, even though you are enrolled at one of our college, state and college partner institutions. There's also scholarship opportunities. Fuse does offer a scholarship, which I'll get into just a little bit more. And of course, the seamless graduation pathways that we have put together for our major are available to you as well. And I can share with you in the chat here in just a few minutes um, our website that you can go in and you can take a look at all of the pathways, all of the majors that we have available in the FUSE program. All right, next slide. Additional FUSE perks, the FUSE scholarship. It's amazing, it's awesome. It is given to you at HCC, SPC, or PHSC, and that scholarship follows you. So once you receive the scholarship at one of those institutions, it will follow you over to USF, and then you will have an additional $3,000 once you get to USF. And that is distributed as fall, spring, $750 each term. You receive $2,500 at the state college, but once you transfer over to USF, you have a $3,000 scholarship available to you over your 4 terms here. All right, next, additional Fuse perks, dual club access. Once you enroll in the Fuse program at your state and community college, you can join a club at USF. You can also attend health professions workshops. You will also be able to get into any USF athletic game. I mean, I know our football team's not doing so great this year, but hopefully they'll continue to win. We did have a win last week, but as a Fuse student, you are able to attend our football games, soccer games, basketball games, any of those games while you are enrolled at the state community college. You can also attend social events here at USF. So the whole purpose is to kind of make you a bull before you actually get here. So by the time you get here, you're already ingrained in our system and hopefully have built up some friends and built up a network of people, and you're already ready to go once you transfer over to USF. One thing I would like to stress is that our Fuse students do not receive USF student ID cards yet, but that is something we've been talking about and trying to work on getting ID cards. So we've worked out with the areas, health professions, athletics, to have other ways to identify our Fuse students so that you can take advantage of some of the activities that we have here on campus. Next slide. And finally, I would, if you'd like to know more about Fuse and how it is being in the program, you can join any of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and maybe talk to other Fuse students who are currently in the program and can give you some information about their experience and how the program has been for them. So that is all I have for my presentation, and I'll go ahead and take questions now.
Awesome. So one of the first questions we have coming in is how similar or different is going through Fuse as compared to going directly to UCF or USF, sorry.
So the difference is that Fuse offers you admission into the program, where if you were just going to say HCC and you were not in the Fuse program, you would be guaranteed admission, and that's because the state has a 2+2 guaranteed admission program, but you won't be guaranteed admission into the major. And there are pathways that they provide, but they do not offer um, um, admission into the specific major. That is the major difference there.
And is the Fuse program limited in what majors are like a part of the program, or are they able to choose any?
There are, we don't have all the majors. I think I said in the presentation I was going to share with you our website, and you can get a list of all of the Fuse majors. It's a ton of them. It's not like it's a small amount, but it's a very large amount. But I'll share our website, and you can go on and take a look and see what majors are available for the Fuse program.
And there's a lot of excitement about the possibility of joining dual clubs and going to the games. Are they also able to play like intramural sports and things like that?
Not at this time. We've had that question before, students wanting to get involved with some of the intramural sports, but as of right now, no. But you still can attend the football games, attend soccer games, basketball games, and come on campus and go to the library and join other clubs, but not the sports.
And there is a question if the football team really does play at the same place the Buccaneers play.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Awesome. And for some of you who just joined, you can submit questions into the chat box, and we'll also send out a recording for the presentation. I know you joined during the presentation, so hopefully you got most of the information, but please don't be shy, send in questions, and we'll get them all answered.
So Amanda, you know I don't have my separate screen, so I can't pull up our website to put into the chat.
Oh, no problem. I think I can get to it.
Okay, it's great. USF.edu, Office of Transfer Student Success. It will probably say Fuse program.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm afraid if I click that, I'm gonna disappear and make you guys disappear because I'm down to one screen today.
I'll let you know if you disappear. I think I found it. Okay. I'm gonna send it to you first in the chat. You can just double
Okay.
check it.
All right.
And then we'll send it out to everybody. We'll also make a link available on our website for more information so that way you guys have that with the video from today. Yes,
Yes.
transfer. Okay, awesome.
That is it. And actually, I'll click right here in this link. And this is where you can see all of the majors that the program offers.
Okay, awesome. And I see there's also a transfer checklist, things like that. Is that where the students who want just some more information initially should go to check as well?
Absolutely. If you want any further information about the Fuse program, please visit our website. And additionally, if you have any questions that you may think of later regarding admissions or advising, please use that transfer-advising@usf.edu mailbox.
Awesome. And those are all the questions we have coming in. We don't have to take up the full half hour. If you have more questions, though, there was that email at the beginning of the PowerPoint. Definitely reach out directly. And if you want to reach out to stemCONNECT, we can always reroute you to the right email. But definitely sometimes it's good to sleep on information and then you have more questions.
And I have also included my email in the chat that you can share. That if you have any questions that maybe you just want to ask me, I'm absolutely happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank everybody so much for joining and the great questions. I want to thank you for your time and your presentation.
Thank you.
It was a wonderful presentation, and I hope everybody, the USF Fuse program is so cool. I did a Direct Connect program, but that guaranteed admissions really adds an extra level that is definitely worth checking out and considering. The opportunities
Definitely.
are amazing, and if you're curious about some of those community colleges, definitely we're going to have them on, and you can ask about the Fuse program directly to them too. But check it out, especially if you're in the Hillsborough area for sure.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the opportunity.
Bye. Thank you.
Mhm.